Good morning, everyone. Today is day 6 and it's March 27th. We are heading out of Neel's Gap / Mountain Crossings / the Blood Mountain Cabins this morning. And we had a really good night's sleep in the bed and a really nice shower. We have all clean clothes. We're feeling good this morning, and we just have 6.7 miles today. So should be a good day. We're expecting rain about 5 tonight, so we're trying to get to our shelter before then, which shouldn't be a problem. Get our tent set up before the rain comes. We had real coffee this morning. We had a coffee pot in our room, and I bought a bag of coffee at the store, and it was so good and hot and rich and strong, so that was really good. And we had a good stay with Caleb and Lily, was the brother-sister team that we shared the cabin with. They are really nice, a couple years apart, and they're hiking the trail together, which I think is awesome. They're really cute.
And that brings us up to a great strategy, which is sharing the cost of a cabin. This was a 2-bedroom cabin that, because we reserved it a day ahead of time because it was about to rain, we didn't get the through hiker rate, which would have been $79, but instead we paid $110, which would have been really cost prohibitive if Jen and I just did it. But by splitting it with another couple, we were able to have it for $55. If we would have stayed in the shelter, it would have been $20 a piece, so $40 plus they weren't able to do wash at the shelter, so we got our washing for free at the cabin. So it was a great deal and a good strategy to use moving forward.
So today our plan is, like I said, 6.7 miles. We are going to a shelter called Whitley Gap Shelter. And there's a couple places, I'm not sure, I think they're after Whitley Gap, that there have been some cases of the norovirus, so we've been warned about that, not to get water from those places, and I think there's signs at those shelters too. So we'll be careful and not get water there. Don't worry, Mom and Mom Shirley, don't worry about us. I think that's all for now. Very misty and foggy out today, kind of like yesterday. It just drizzled on us a little bit, so we put our pack covers on, but now it's just like this. I believe this is Cow Rock. Not much of a view.
Wonder why they call it Cow Rock.
I don't know, but there's our blazes. But you can see down there to that parking lot, that's where we came from. And we're way up here now. And we have more uphill to go. But the day has cleared up a little bit, and our shelter should be at the top of this mountain, and then we have to hike 1.2 miles off the trail to get to the shelter, but it's worth it for the water source. I'll tell you more about that later.
We're still pointing.
So we are at our shelter for the night, Whitley Gap Shelter, and there's actually a few people here, so that's nice. And we've run into our friends Addie and Theory, so it's cool to see them again. The reason this shelter was 1.2 miles off the trail, so that was kind of hard because those are miles that don't count in the mileage, and it was extra miles to our day today. But we had kind of a shorter day, so even with the extra miles, we hiked 7.9 miles today, which was fine. And we also wanted to get to the shelter because it has a really good water source, and the next two water sources after the shelter we heard have had breakouts of the norovirus. So we definitely wanted to come here and hole up for the night here. It's supposed to rain tonight again, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it'll let up in the morning when we take our tent down. We both had a really good day today. It misted and it was foggy and it rained on us for a little bit, but we were both in really good spirits today and having fun. It's beautiful out right now. Just a few gnats or something flying around. So we're going to eat dinner pretty soon and eat dinner. Also, just a quick update on my backpack. I am keeping my new one that I'm trying out from Tanya, which is the Osprey Aura 50 liter, because I just love it. So I'm keeping that one and I'm sending my old one home to my mom, and I think it's a great decision. So I feel really good about that. Also, if anybody wants a challenge, this is a challenge. We wanted a challenge, we got a challenge. It's each day has its own challenges. Some days are better than others, which we're only on day 6, but we've experienced that already. But we're loving it. It's great out here.